And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for DeAndre Ayton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for the Warriors, down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for them. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Grant, 2 teams with very high hopes for the postseason. This should be a fantastic matchup.
You know, B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar. Both sides have talent. They're exciting. You know, it's the kind of game that could come down to the last shot.
Now, here is James. Count that one.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Wiggins outside. Reeves against Poole. And he banks in the layup.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Green. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Wiggins outside. Knocks down the triple.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Hachimura. His last outing, he had 18 points. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Hachimura against Wiggins. And it's Hachimura missing.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
It's Poole on the wing. Wiggins outside. Butler on the wing. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Doncic for the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Pass to Hachimura. Reeves against Green. Out to Hachimura. And here's Doncic. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The 3 from Kerr, and another one!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in the season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
Curry gets the bucket.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Doncic on the wing. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Here's Curry. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Reeves. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter. And got it! Another basket!
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He's done the impossible.
And it's a new record for points in a season. Incredible!
Yeah, he has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Regular season coming to an end. Here are the new power rankings. Taking a look at the Rockets. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
I think for the Warriors, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
The three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Here's Ayton. And he makes it on the layup. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Poole. Now here's Curry for 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too...
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time.
Whoa.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ayton, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. And what they've done on the road this year has been absolutely remarkable. Notching over 35 wins puts them in historic company.
This kind of record proves just how tough this team is. They come in confident to every place they visit and feel as though they can grab the win in front of the other team's home fans every single time.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to Curry. The 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's in there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And the basket by Curry.
If If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. On target from range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Curry, and he's got 28 now. Wiggins outside, pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. That's good from Curry on the assist by Butler. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Podziemski subbed in for Poole. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for James. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Podziemski. Vanderbilt against Kuminga. And here's Curry for three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Podziemski with it. Now Doncic defending. And here's Thompson for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Smart outside. No good on the triple. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Kuminga. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Thompson. Here's Kuminga. It's stolen by Smart. 55 seconds left in the first. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Connect. And he dunks it down.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's Podziemski. Still without a bucket. Thompson's shot is off. Connect with the ball. Working on Thompson. And that one's good. Connect.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
Back to Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Another one falls. Amazing.
He's had it locked on automatic. I mean, the points are just coming so easily.
And in fact, he's tied for the third most career 40-point games. This game is one for the record books. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. But as we welcome you back, how about the record-setting year he has had?
Yeah, he established a new mark for points in a season. Think about all the great years in the history of this league. He scored more points than anyone. Our hats are off to him.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Pass to Hield. Now Podziemski, defended by Smart. Back to Kuminga. And here's Podziemski. The three from Thompson. Good D by Vanderbilt. Smart looking around. Now here's Connect, and here's Reeves outside. He drops it from range. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Connect. Here's the three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Well, Dalton Connect, older than most from his class, you can see that in his game, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he came into the league, BA, at 23 years old, so you would expect some seasoning to be part of his package. I mean, there was a polish to his game that younger players often don't have, and because of that, he was able to make a pretty immediate impact on his team.
Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Fires from the wing. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Outside Hield. Back to Podziemski. And here's Thompson for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on a shot. And it's Connect missing. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Hield. Knocked! And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. From the inbound. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Kuminga. Thompson's got 5. Here's Connect. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Connect, I love this about him, is always thinking attack.
Thompson passes to Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Another three for Golden State.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
To the inside. Here's Smart. Nifty move. Warriors with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now here's Hayes. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. From down low. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Healed from outside. Another three for Golden State.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Reeves. Overhealed. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Warriors lead by 13. Outside Kuminga. Thompson outside. Healed from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Smart with the ball, and it's Hield picking him up. Back to Reeves. Smart outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Clock at 2. Here's Connect. With 1 on the clock. Hayes.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors make some changes. Poole comes in for Hield, and it's Curry in for Podziemski. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. 4 on the clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 8 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Back to Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 11. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Thompson. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. He's got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Poole. Now here's Thompson. Now Curry fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves against Poole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson, and then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt, and James is subbed in for Connect. Now here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. To the middle. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry, and here's Poole. Here's Curry, guarded by Doncic. Poole, the pass to Curry, up and over Doncic, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 45 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Doncic, again Los Angeles.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up in points.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Curry, guarded by Doncic. Curry, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Poole. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Hachimura up top. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Curry.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Kuminga. Wiggins from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. 1:53 left in the first half. He's still feeling it. And he can't bank that one in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Poole outside. Back to Green. It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Curry. To the left side wing. Poole outside. Lets the 3 fly. Curry splashes it in.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. He's checked in for Kuminga. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connect's checked in for Reeves. .124 left in the second quarter. It's James on the wing. With a 9-footer. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 14. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The open shot by James. From the top of the key, he buries it. James has got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. 36 seconds left in the first half of this one. And here's Reeves outside. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Poole outside. Thompson outside. Wiggins finds Poole. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And there's Thompson on the assist by Poole. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, the last game of their season, and plenty to play for. They're still holding that #1 spot in the conference. They'll need to protect it.
Always great to see meaningful games down the stretch. They all count. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Warriors.
The 3 ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens, and the shooters are capitalizing.
Everything working together. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt forum. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Outside Curry, pass to Butler. Now here's Wiggins. Poole outside. Left side Curry. Up and over Doncic. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 53 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And here's Doncic outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 10. It's Poole on the wing. Outside Butler, pass to Wiggins. Now Curry, back to Wiggins. Takes the 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
The offensive rebound. James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 11 points.
Battling and doing work down low. The King, that motor still running good.
Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 22 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Poole. Fires from deep. And Curry is good for three. Curry's got 58.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And now the assist leaders in the association. Luka Doncic fourth, and of course LeBron James.
You gotta love watching both of these guys move the rock. They really put on a clinic in ball movement and finding teammates in their spots.
The Warriors lead by 11. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Butler. Wiggins outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Wiggins got his second basket.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." BA, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Now, here is James. 13 points in the game. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Pass to Butler. And here's Curry. He's covered by Reeves. Reeves against Curry. Wiggins outside. And the three off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. That shot is off. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors lead by 15. Pass to Butler. And here's Curry. Wiggins looking around. Poole from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's huge slam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
The kick out, Curry, up and over Doncic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Reeves against Poole. Reeves, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Now here's Poole. And here's Curry for 3. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's James. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little. And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Butler. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Poole. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Butler. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Wiggins outside. And the Warriors with another three.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Here's James. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 12. Pass to Poole. Here's Wiggins. The three is up. And the Warriors with another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Klay Thompson in for Wiggins. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Ayton, and Knecht subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Knecht. The three ball sends it home from three-point land. Knecht's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, locked and loaded. Knecht ready to launch.
Thompson outside. Curry passes to Poole. Thompson outside. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. There's the triple. Knecht on the wing. There's the three. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Knecht is just knocked down.
It's Poole on the wing. Thompson outside. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Thompson's got 19 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. 13-point lead. On the wing, Thompson. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Right side, Curry. Let's go with a three. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And there's James from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Poole outside. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The three from Thompson. Hachimura with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Knecht. Vanderbilt, a screen on Poole. Pass to Vanderbilt. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Poole. He's covered by Knecht. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with a three.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
James outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 26.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Curry, guarded by Doncic. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trail by 11. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And because of his energy and physicality, Kmet draws a lot of contact out there.
And the Warriors make some changes. Post's checked in for Butler. Hield comes in for Poole. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Hield. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hield's got 11 points.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Pass to Kuminga. Thompson outside. 4-3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Podziemski, following the score by Los Angeles. On the wing, Thompson launches a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Nice work inside from James.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Hield from outside. The shot off that time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors ahead, leading by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Austin Reeves. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Connect in at the 3. Smart with the bucket.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And so Smart will bring it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Reeves. Stolen. Smart against Thompson. Pass to Butler. And here's Hield. Outside Podziemski. The 3 from Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. From downtown, Klay Thompson, a killer from the corner.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Connect up top. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Warriors lead by 14. Here's Podziemski. Hield on the wing. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Reeves up top. Butler covering. Smart for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Podziemski. Thompson outside. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Hield. Jacks up a three. He nails it. That's his fifth, making 11 tries.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Smart outside. Outside Vanderbilt. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic checked in. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys will tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Now here's Kuminga. And Thompson gets it to go.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Lakers trail by 20. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the wing. Kuminga, the pass to Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. To end the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 25 points in the game.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you three. The revenge triple.
Curry against Smart. Curry passes to Kuminga. The three from Thompson. And the Warriors with another three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Kuminga. Inside. The three from Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Right side Vanderbilt. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. James is checked in for Los Angeles. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The three from Thompson. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Smart. They need this. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Stephen Curry. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Poole. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Reeves is subbed in for Connect. Now here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Thompson. From behind the arc. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Hield's checked in for Curry. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in for Smart.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Now here's Doncic. James outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Hield on the wing. Thompson outside. From the arc. Some solid defense from James.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Ayton. Deflected. Hield against Ayton. Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Now here's Post. He's covered by Ayton. Hield for 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Doncic finds James. Off target with the 3. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Hachimura. Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic, a screen on Thompson. From deep, Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. The kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Here we go. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Setting the table for his teammates, James enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
They get it back. Out to Hield. Launches it. Doncic grabs the miss. Outside Reeves. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here is Thompson. Outside Podziemski. Kuminga, the pass to Thompson. Outside Podziemski. To stop the drought. And Hield gets the 3. Hield's got 11 points here in the second half.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And add another one to the books for them. They've been on cruise control all year long, and now they've just won their 67th game this year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Doncic on the wing, defended by Podziemski. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Reeves against Hield. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Podziemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, The win is there. Go get it.
Doncic outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge, and that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
So a lot of people been wondering why I haven't been on Twitch. And I'm gonna tell you why I haven't been on Twitch. I just got a 6 terabyte external hard drive where I'm actually recording videos from the Xbox and legit uploading them on my PC and directly putting it on my YouTube channel. I know I have not been on WWE 2K26 for a very long time. I understand I haven't been on Twitch for a very long time. I've just been giving myself a break from Twitch. I really don't want to be on Twitch and really much to do on Twitch. So, and knowing that I have 2 YouTube channels, it's too much to do, and then to go on Twitch is even too much to do as well. So I figured that I cut Twitch off. I'm only going to use Twitch to legit if I need to export a video, such as on NBA and stuff like that, or whether I'm gonna actually come back to Twitch to play some WWE 2K26, but I haven't felt up to it lately. But I will actually keep you updated with that. I just haven't been grinding on Twitch. I just don't feel like being on Twitch. And I'm not gonna start Twitch all over. I had an old Twitch account that had like maybe 50 some followers. And I can't even remember my old password and etc. stuff. So I'm not starting over on Twitch. I got like 7 followers here now. I'm not starting over. So I'm just gonna use Twitch for fun to either have to export a video from directly from Twitch to YouTube and then make it as a premiere video on YouTube. So I just want to say we have 2 more games at NBA 2K26, and we're gonna say goodbye to NBA 2K26 once April 12th hits. So you already know NBA 2K27 is going to be directly coming out soon in September. Looking forward for it. So yeah, man, 2 more games left. I'll be on it. I'll be streaming tomorrow on NBA, and I will stream tomorrow, and then the 12th as well. And then I'm gonna give Twitch a break again until I directly for like playing WWE again. So I figure I'd give everybody a heads up. I figure I'd give that one viewer a head up. Thank you for watching my stream, and I hope y'all take it easy and have a good weekend. We're not even there. We're not even Friday. Fuck, I'm talking about have a good weekend. Have a good night.